In this video, we're going to take a look at the elements for the iPad. When I first come into the elements, what I'm going to see is the entire periodic table of elements. However, instead of a boring bunch of boxes with letters, I can actually see all the elements rotating. So if I'm a student and I want to learn more about one of them, I simply click on one. We'll click on fluorine. And there you go. I can see a close-up of the element. Now over here on the right hand side I have a lot of detailed information and I have a nice big image over here. But what I really like most about this app is that you can click down in the corner and get a neat little history and some fun information about the element. For example, it talks over here how Teflon was discovered by accident, and they give you a little image of a frying pan over there. Students can double click on the frying pan and play with it. At first you might say, well, that's really great and wow, but how does that help? What's really neat about that is it helps them put these elements into context. Well, for me, every time I see a frying pan now, I think of fluorine. And it's happened with countless other elements. I've gone through here and read up on them, played with the little images over here, and it's helped me put that into context. Next, we're going to go back out to the main page where we were before. And over here, you can see on the right-hand side all this detailed information. If I'm a student and I want to know more about the melting point, I can click on melting point. It will bring me over to Wolfram Alpha if this iPad is connected up on the internet, and I can get a lot more detailed information about that specific property of the element. If I want to know everything about the element in a lot more detail, I can click on that little Wolfram Alpha symbol down here on the bottom. And there you go, I have a lot more detailed information. Now, to put that into words, why I think this is amazing and why this app brings a whole new advantage to the classroom is that the students can really choose their learning path. If they're students that just want to read the surface level stuff over here, or if they're more serious students, what they can do is go onto Wolfram Alpha and get a lot more in-depth information. Last but not least, there's also a search function. So if the students want to narrow down elements, what they can do is they can click over here on the search. And if I start writing carbon, as you can see, it's narrowing down the elements. I can say, oh yes, it's over here. And there you go.